Huron.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Show on Dakota Sports on 1210 KOKK live from Watertown tonight. The Civic Arena as the Arrows host our own Huron Tigers, and we sit down right now with Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger Girls. And Coach, thanks for joining us here. I last talked to you at Sioux Falls. It was a nice win. You guys got out ahead early. That next thing coming up that next week was Brookings. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we avenged the loss to Brookings by, we had played by 20, lost by 24, 26 or something, and ended up with 11-point win. So, we strung together two really good, strong performances there. We played at Sioux Falls Lincoln and played really well, I thought. Everybody, attacked and played well, and then the same thing in Brookings. We played really good defensively. Offensively, we had a ton of girls step up. So we kind of carried it over into, those two games. And, like I said, we avenged a loss to a very good Brookings team. And, it was a good step forward after that.
Is there any one thing that you can kind of point to this run? Because you said everybody's getting aggressive. They're playing a little faster. They're playing a little better. Like, is there any one thing you can point to, or is everybody just kind of falling into it?
No, so then on that, we played Brookings on Tuesday, and then we played Jefferson on Saturday, and we lost to them by 9 or I think 11. And that was the difference, in my opinion, was the first two games, Lincoln and Brookings, we had 5 girls on the floor that were in attack mode, that were aggressive, that wanted to score the basketball. Didn't necessarily score it that much, but when they're aggressive and they're a threat to do it, it makes everybody have to guard them, and we didn't do that on Saturday against Sioux Falls Jefferson. I thought we passed up a lot of open shots. Some of our girls are very tentative, didn't look to score, didn't even look at the basket sometimes when they were open. So that's the difference right now. Defensively, I think we're playing pretty well. But we just got to have 5 girls on the floor all the time that are looking to attack. And I don't expect them to score 10 points each, but I expect them to take the shots when they're open.
Well, and part of coaching, of course, is trying to kind of get that out of them. Probably the hardest part of coaching.
Yeah, I keep telling them, your biggest opponent is yourselves. You got to believe in yourselves. If you don't believe in you, it's tough for anybody else to believe in you. And I know that I sure believe in this group. I think, I told them all the time, I wouldn't put you in situations, to make you fail. So if I'm telling you to shoot the ball, I think you can shoot it. If I didn't think you could shoot it, I won't tell you to shoot it. So, but that's life, right? You got to believe in yourself, and you got to, so there's the life lessons of playing a team sport and playing basketball. So, just hoping that after every game, we can keep believing in ourselves and going from there.
It sounds kind of corny when you're the athlete, when you're the kid, but when you're the adult, it's true. It's 100% accurate.
Yeah, and this is the same stuff that my coaches told me, and you think, you think, you're crazy, but it is, right? And if you can get kids to believe, right, just believe in themselves, and then believe in their teammates, and then believe in their abilities, you're so much further ahead than anything skill-wise on a basketball court.
Let's talk a little bit about Watertown here. Obviously, I don't see much AA at all. I'm getting all my info from you. Give me the scouting report on the Arrows.
Yeah, so, they go as Emery Thury goes, number 5. She's a senior now. It seems like she's been a thorn in our side for the last 3 years. Well, she has been for the last 3 years. Just a very good, just all-around athlete. She's a very good volleyball player, but just on the basketball court, she just does everything well. Defensively, she's athletic and quick and long and ahead of every zone press and every press that they're in. And then offensively, she just finds a way, and it looks like from what I've seen, on film, she's really developed an outside shot that she probably didn't have the last 2 years. So she's a very good player. And then the rest of the girls around her, they just play hard. Coach Rhodey always has his team ready to play hard. They play really good defense. And we're in Watertown, and it's always a tough game here. So.
One last thing before we let you go, Coach. Midway point of the season here, or roughly there, grade the season thus far. Obviously, as a coach, you want to say, well, we could do a lot of things better, but step back and objectively grade the first half of this season.
Yeah, I think, if you look back at what you had projected on the season, I think we're right where we're supposed to be. Yeah, you're right. We'd like to have a win or two here or there. But we could just well maybe have a loss here or there too, so probably right where we're at. It's been the girls just told them, this is our 6th road game in a row, and it's January 28th. January's been long, it's been grueling. Our kids are tired, our kids are sick. We just got to come out, and I told them we got to fight for 32 minutes and see what we got. And, we'll get a day off tomorrow, and then we got to come back, and we finally get to play some games in Huron. So.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks so much for joining us here. Good luck in the game, and if you can make it up to the winding up to the top there, we'll talk to you afterwards.
I'll find you afterwards. Thanks, Matt.
Cody Kaufman, their head coach of the Tiger Girls. Back to the studios. Come back, meet the Tigers. Got your officials, your starting lineups, and we'll be ready for tip-off here on at Watertown Girls Hoops on KOKK.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard.
Jesslyn Noyes, number 12, sophomore guard.
Allison Janes, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard.
Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward.
Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Camden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Now back to Matt Watson.
Well, and thank you very much, Matt Watson, live here from Watertown tonight. Tiger girls making the road trip, taking on the Watertown Arrows. Heard from Chad Rohde. Thanks to Chad for sitting down with us there in the pregame show. Also, thanks to Coach Kaufman, of course. And as always, the conversation with Coach Kaufman brought to you by The Scoreboard, 3rd Street in downtown Huron. Stop by, see Jeremy, Marlena, and the crew at The Scoreboard today. So thanks again to Scoreboard. And also thanks again to Kurtz Heating and Cooling. They bring us our scoreboard updates. Thus far here tonight, the Tigers have split. They won the JV, or they won the sophomore game 48-41. They lost the JV game 43-40. The Huron Tiger girls come in tonight at 5-6. Watertown is 3-7. We'll take a look first of all at the lineup for Chad Rohde and the Watertown Arrows. Off the bench, Andy Olson, Jordan Remmers, Lily Mack, Molly Hendricks, Madison Groomsrud, Anna Hertz, Gabby Olson, Layla Meester, and Harper Bastian. Starting 5 for Chad Rohde and the Arrows. Number 5, Emery Thury. Number 10, Emma Hendricks. Number 22, Grace Corey. Number 42, Kinsey Russell. And number 54, Malia Kranz. Again, the Arrows go Thury, Hendricks, Corey, Russell, Kranz. They wear the white unis, the purple numbers, the yellow outline. Their head coach is Chad Rohde. He is assisted by Mackenzie Bulow, Jaden Engels, and Jesse Hauk. Over to the Huron Tigers, Cody Kaufman will have off the bench Haley Rogers, Madison Jurgens, Addison Knight, Jency Gergen, Jesselyn Noyes, Colby Glanzer, Camden Fuchs, and Isabel Kramer. Starting 5 for Kaufman and the Tigers, number 14, Allison Janes, number 20, Allie Davis, number 22, Hilton Hines, number 23, Abigail Harrington, and number 40, Chloe Carr. Again, James, Davis, Hines, Harrington, Carr. They'll wear the black road unis with the white numbers and the orange outline. A fresh 8 is on the board, and they'll announce the Arrow starters, and we'll be underway. As always, the officiating crew brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Darren Berg, Eric Grocott, and Jason Reisdorfer is our law on the court tonight here in Watertown. Darren Berg, Eric Grocott, and Jason Reisendorfer, your officiating crew, your law on the court here at the Watertown Civic Arena in Watertown. Remember, stay tuned afterwards. We'll have a Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report. We'll have a player of the game sponsored by Sun Gold Sports in the Center Plaza in downtown Huron. And also a big thanks to Huron Community Campus. They are our timeout sponsor. As I'm a couple mentions behind, I guess, because we took a few timeouts in the pregame show. But thanks again to Huron Community Campus. And, of course, Jeremy and Marlene and the crew at the scoreboard for the Tiger coaches interview. It'll be Carr in the center circle for the Tigers, opposed by Malia Kranz for the Watertown Arrows. The official in the center circle. The tip is up. Arrows have the opening tip. Thury will tip it over to Corey, and Grace Corey will run the point here for Watertown. Right side of the free throw line, they find Hendricks. Cross court back to Corey. Corey on the right wing for Thury. Thury the drive, down on the baseline. Pass one, pass two, and puts it up and in as Emery Thury starts the scoring, as she often does, for the Watertown Arrows. Tigers back across the timeline. It's Allie Davis. Davis on the left wing to the top of the key. Hines, I've heard, is a little bit ill today, suffering from a little bit of sickness. Here is Hilton Hines, the opening basket for the Tigers. Coach Kaufman said, I don't really know what to expect tonight, and it's not very often you hear a coach say that. He just flat out said, I have no clue. We will find out. Well, they get a block on the defensive end, already tied at 2. Left side of the lane, Allison Janes has one go off the side of the backboard, so it'll stay tied at 2. And quickly to the other end is Emery Thury for the Arrows. She'll draw a double on the wing left side and dump it off top of the key for Grace Corey. Corey on the right wing for Russell. Kinsey to drive, shut down by a double team. Back up top for Thury. Left wing now to Corey. Looks at the three, doesn't want it. Malia Kranz again at the top. Right wing for Corey. Here's Russell to drive. Back out to Corey in the corner. Right corner now. Here's a three. That one is on the way and no good. Rebound grabbed by Janes, and the Tigers have it. Tied at 2 at the Watertown Civic Arena. 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. Harrington the lead pass. Top of the key. Here's a three by Janes. That one is off left. Rebound grabbed by Grace Corey. Tied at 2. 2 minutes in here in Watertown. Tiger girls, a win at Sioux Falls Lincoln, a win at Brookings. Lost against Jefferson. And now here tonight, trying to make it 3 out of 4 in Watertown. Grace baseline drive. Back up top. Here's a three. That one halfway down the can and popped out for Emma Hendricks. The Tigers end up with the rebound, and then a whistle is going to be on the Arrows. So the first foul of the night will be on, I think, Malia Kranz, and that will be her first. Tigers to some three-quarters court, little zone pressure. Here's Harrington across the timeline for Janes. Tigers break the press. Janes into the right corner. Quick double team, cross court for Hines. Chloe Carr inside, tried to get it to Harrington. Tipped away, stolen by Thury. Thury leading the charge the other way. Thury in the middle of a double team will be fouled and will walk to the free throw line for a couple. Jordan Remmers ready to check in, as is Lily Mack for the Arrows. Actually, no, I think that's Madison Grimsrud. Allie Davis, the first foul on the Tigers. First free throw for Thury is no good, and it will stay a 2-all tie. Hendricks will check out for Watertown. Malia Kranz will come out as well, as first off, Jordan Remmers and Madison Grimsrud. Another free throw here for Thury, trying to put her Arrows ahead, and it rattles out. 0 for 2 on that trip. Stays tied at 2 with 5:20 to play in the first. Across the timeline, here's Davis. Davis down into the right corner to Harrington. Lost it in the lane, picked up, and we're racing the other way with Kinsey Russell. Russell leading the break. The lay-in, too strong. Rebounded by the Tigers. Hines comes down with the rebound, and she is fouled. And we'll have another foul here on the hometown Arrows, the second foul of the opening quarter. Tigers going to bring Addison Knight in off the bench. Knight going to replace Carr with 5:07 to play here in the first. The foul is called on Jordan Remmers, and Tigers will inbound, tied at 2. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And again, that zone press, and the Tigers break it with a pass to Knight. Knight back to Harrington. Right wing Hines. Hines the drive. Pull up just inside the free throw line is airmail, rebounded by Kinsey. Kinsey Russell the other way. Russell racing back across the timeline, and Almost ran herself out of help there, but finds Grace Corey at the top of the key. Corey to Thury. Thury the drive. Back outside. Kinsey looking at a long two. Knight blocked her. Picked up by the Arrows. Shot is no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is in, though, for Grace Corey. And Corey has her first basket as the Arrows take a 4-2 lead. And again, Harrington in the middle of the floor breaking that press, as the Tigers have seen this zone press from Watertown every time down. Here's a Hines deep three. Hits the heel, pops straight up in the air. Coming away with the rebound is Janes. The putback won't go, but she is fouled, and Allison Jane's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's called on Madison Grimsrud. That'll be her first and the third on the Arrows here in the opening quarter. Jane's free throw line. First comes off the heel, no good. Tigers trail 4-2. Madison Juergens on for the Tigers. Juergens to replace Allie Davis. Second free throw for Janes is airborne and good. So she will split a pair. 4-3 Watertown. 4:10 to play in the opening quarter. And now the Tigers with that zone press. Quickly down court and running right into the defense, and that should be an offensive foul, and it is. Lily Mack whistled for her first, as she just went into the lane out of control right into Janes. And so that's 4 on the Arrows. So the Tigers probably going to get some bonus free throws here in the opening quarter with 4:05 to play in the first. That'll be 4 team fouls on the Arrows. Across the timeline, here's Janes. Janes going all the way to the rack. Nope, leaves it off for Knight. Knight the drive, and she is tied up for the jump ball. Jump ball will stay with the Tigers. And Hilton Hines will inbound for Huron. Midway point of the opening quarter, 4-3 Watertown. Pass to Knight at the free throw line. Knight back in the corner for Hines. Hines into a double team. Ball knocked away and stolen. We go the other way with Jordan Remmers. Remmers, nice leave last second, and a layup here for Lily Mack. So a 6-3 Watertown lead, 3.5 left opening quarter. Addison Knight left wing for the Tigers, and Thury absolutely hassling her defensively. Here's Harrington at the free throw line. Almost had it taken away by Remmers. Pass is tipped up. Hines hauls it in. 10 on the shot clock. High post, Harrington. Outside, here's a 3 by Juergens. No good. Allison Janes had the offensive rebound momentarily. Knight reaches in and ties up Thury, and this time the jump ball will go to Watertown. Tigers going to bring Carr back on as Abigail Harrington will check out. 3:10 to play first quarter. 6-3 Arrows here in Watertown. Tiger boys home against the Arrows. Duffy has the call on Tiger Radio. We'll get you scores on that. Here's Thury breaking away. Nice leave for Mack, but the shot is up and over, and the Arrows are not going to be able to save the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds on Watertown. So the Tigers will inbound, down 3 with 3 minutes to play in the first. Arrow's going to make a change here as Thury will get her first break of the night, and that'll bring in Andy Olson. 2:55 left first quarter, 6-3 Watertown. Hines drives left side of the free throw line, backs it away, drives again, and now she's fouled. And Hines, I think, will be just inbounding. Is this a shooting foul? I think it is. Got all kinds of subs to come in, but they're going to hold off here as Hines will have a couple of free throws. First for Hilton is on the way and good. Hines 3 of the 4 Tiger points early on in this one. Janes will check out for Davis, and back on is Kinsey Russell for Watertown. She'll replace Lily Mack. Hines knocked down the first free throw. Tigers are 2 out of 3 from the line. Hines good on the second. She's got 4. 6-5, Watertown by 1. 2:40 to play here in the opening quarter from the Watertown Civic Arena. And across the timeline, a pass for Kinsey Russell. Russell going to give it off here to number 32, Molly Hendricks, in for the first time tonight. Hendricks the drive and a whistle. Hendricks going to shoot some free throws here as the Tigers collect their second foul. The foul is on Madison Juergens. That'll be her first, second on the team. And first free throws of the night for Molly Hendricks. And the first make for the Arrows as Thury missed a couple earlier. Comes Grace Corey back on. Corey going to replace Kranz. Also checking out is Remmers. Emma Hendricks back on here for Watertown. Second free throw, front iron, and no good. And a whistle will be on Watertown, and we'll just walk to the other end for free throws. Tigers in the bonus. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter from Watertown. 7-5, the Watertown Arrows in the lead. Tigers bonus free throws will go to Addison Knight. Tigers have 3 of their 5 points from the free throw line. They're 3 out of 4. Knight is good on the first attempt here to keep that streak going. They missed their first and now have made 4 in a row. Second for Addie Knight is airborne and good. Knight knocks down a pair, and the Tigers tie this game at 7. Here's Grace Corey in the backcourt. Almost had it taken away. Runs into a double team, and now it is stolen. Well, Juergens had it for a moment, taken right back by Kinsey Russell. And now a jump ball is called. Boy, the Tigers had it for a moment, and now they're going to discuss on whether it was a jump ball or whether somebody had possession and there was a foul, because one official said jump ball, one official said foul, and now they will huddle up and talk it over. And we do have a foul, and it's on Watertown. So we'll just keep it on this end and shoot some more free throws. Or will we? No, we won't. We will be inbounding. So the offensive foul, you don't get free throws. Emery Thury is called for her first. Here's Hines to the rack, and she will drop one in. Hilton Hines just simply would not be denied on that possession. Tigers lead now 9-7. Hines has 6. Quickly down court, Kinsey Russell. Russell breaks the press, kicks it back out for a 3. Off front iron and no good. The rebound all the way out to midcourt. 2 players on the deck. Watertown going to come away with it. They'll get it over to Andy Olson. Olson the drive, leaves it down left corner for Corey. Thury now top of the key. Thury the drive. Her defender fell down, and Juergens got tripped up there at the top of the key. Here's Kinsey Russell, right corner for Grace Corey. 15 on the shot clock. Corey the drive, back outside. Russell looks at 3, doesn't want it. Finds Thury top of the key. She'll fire the 3. Hits the heel, pops straight up and fell in. Emery Thury with a 3. Give Watertown the lead back 10-9. Minute 19 left in the opening quarter. Tigers have been in the bonus for the second half here of the quarter. Davis on the right wing finds Carr at the free throw line. Gives it back to Davis. Lost it momentarily. Finds the handle. Gives it off to Hines. Hines back to Davis. Top of the key. Davis drives in. Shut down. Finds Carr at the free throw line. Knight back outside to Hines. 8 on the shot clock. Davis the drive. An opening all the way to the rack and lays it in. Well, somebody had to do it, and it didn't look like anybody was going to. Allie Davis takes control. Scores Tigers up 11-10. Here's Corey on the way to the rack. Carr the foul. Chloe Carr will pick up her first, and we'll go to the free throw line with Grace Corey. Corey has a field goal. No free throws to her credit tonight. Arrows as a team are 1 out of 4 from the free throw line, currently enjoying an 11-10 lead. First free throw is no good for Grace Corey. Tigers bring Harrington back on for Juergens. Watertown will check out Thury. They'll bring in Remmers. And it looks like Molly Hendricks will come out as well. Andy Olson, Emma Hendricks, Jordan Remmers on. Here's a second free throw for Grace Corey. That one is good. Corey splits a pair. She's got 3 points. And we're tied at 11 with 40 seconds to play here first quarter. Davis, Hines across the timeline. Knight. Addie back to Hines. They'll break the press and set up the offense. Harrington on the right wing. Back to Hines, just right at the top of the key. Hilton the drive, backs it in. Stopped at the free throw line, hands it back to Harrington. Davis now on the left wing. Back to Hines on the right side. High post for Carr, knocked away. Grabbed by Andy Olson. We go the other way with the Arrows. Olson going all the way to the rack. Hines pickpocketed her, but knocked it out of bounds. So Hines got the steal, couldn't quite control it. And the Tigers will set up for defense as Hines gets a rest and James checks in for the final 12 seconds of the opening quarter. Tied at 11. Inbounds, Kinsey Russell just left to the top. She'll drive right side. Kick it back out, top of the key. Now left corner. Look at 3 for Andy Olson. Doesn't want it. Olson the drive. Throws up a shot. No good. Davis the rebound, and that's it for a quarter. After a quarter, we are tied at 11. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 1 minute on KOKK.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics that pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Watertown here on Community Campus, home of the $40 credits for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus for bringing us our timeouts, and that was the only timeout at the first quarter, was the end of quarter break. Nobody took a timeout throughout that first frame. Tied at 11, fresh 8 is up. Tigers with the possession arrow. They'll bring it into Davis, and we're back underway. Tigers led by Hilton Hines with 6. Ball knocked away, nearly stolen. Hines controls out near the timeline. Here comes the double team. Davis down on the corner for Janes. Janes dribbles out of the corner, again knocked away, finds the handle, gives it to Davis underneath, blew the bunny. Rebound grabbed by Remmers, and we go the other way. Ball, though, knocked away and stolen right back. Janes will take it away. I don't know where that pass was going, right into the middle of 4 Tigers and 1 arrow. Davis wants the baseline drive, shut down by a double team, gives it to a cutting Chloe Carr. Carr off the window is not strong enough. Rebound Thury, here come the arrows. Tied at 11, 7:15 left first half. Grace Corey right side, and she, oh boy, she got in there kind of out of control, but got bailed out, got a foul on the Tigers. I thought she was going to fall down into the defender, which either would have been a travel or a charge, but looks like we let them have it as Allison Janes will pick up her first of the Tigers here in the second quarter. 7:12 left in the first half. Tied at 11. Inbounds, Kinsey Russell just right at the top of the key. Russell on the right wing. Back up top for Thury. Boy, Thury Hines should be a fun one. It's Thury Davis right now. Left wing. Pass inside. Janes locked him up again. And a jump ball. Tigers are going to have it. Well, maybe not. I guess Watertown has it. Tigers had it to start the quarter. Oh, I guess I thought there was another jump ball in there. There was not. So Watertown will take it with 6:56 to play in the first half. Still tied at 11. Bringing it to Russell, just left to the top of the key this time. Now Thury over to Corey. Corey fakes on the 3, drives, throws up a runner, came up way short. I think that one was partially blocked. Harrington comes away with the basketball. Abigail across midcourt. Left wing for Janes. Janes sees an opening. Nope, cuts it back to Hines, top of the key. Hines got tied up. They almost gave it away. Janes going to chase it into the backcourt. And the Tigers, all they'll have to work with now is 15 on the shot clock. Davis back across midcourt. Davis had it knocked away. A near steal is a foul on Grace Corey. And that'll be Grace's first. And the Watertown crowd doesn't like it, but you won't change any minds there, as these two teams have been pretty physical to get this one going. Addie Knight's going to check back in for the Tigers. Jency Gergen is on as well. They'll leave Carr, Hines, and Davis on in the inbounds. The Tigers will throw it away. Davis trying to get it to Hines near the timeline, but threw it over her head. The Arrows will inbound right where the Tigers were, right in front of the Arrow bench. Tied at 11 still, 6:24 to play first half, as neither team has scored here in the second quarter. Tigers led by Hines with 6. Thury has 5 for Watertown. Pass inside, knocked away, Gergen to steal. Gergen ahead to Hines. Hines across the timeline for Knight. Addie Knight sees an opening. Nice pass to Carr. Carr goes left off the window, and that is good. And a nice look there for Chloe Carr, because everybody kind of paying attention to Addie Knight there. Carr kind of got a free one. Here's a ball tipped away and stolen by Hines. And here should be a foul on Watertown, and it is. As absolutely getting after it was Emma Hendricks after losing it. And not saying it should have been a flagrant, but she's probably lucky it's just your average everyday foul. 13-11. Tigers on top by the Chloe Carr basket we just heard. Chance to make it 2 possessions. Here's Hines. Davis has it knocked out of bounds by Grace Corey. Watertown going to bring Jordan Remmers back on. Remmers to replace Emma Hendricks with 5:46 to play in the first half. Inbounds, knocked out again. My Thury was riding Addison Knight out of bounds. Not quite sure how that wasn't a whistle, but Tigers will inbound again in front of the Arrow bench. It'll be Davis again. Davis has it poked out again by the Arrows. Grace Corey this time. So we'll move literally 3 feet, and the Tigers will inbound again. Davis ready, inbounds to Hines. Hines going to drive. Steps through, throws up a shot, and it's up and in. Hilton Hines with 8 to lead the Tigers. 15-11. Tigers by 4. 5.5 to play here first half. Jordan Remmers right wing for the Arrows. Top of the key. Remmers going to fire the 3. No good off the heel. Pops all the way out to the free throw line. Grace Corey with the offensive rebound. She finds Thury. Thury drives past 2 defenders. Steps through. Can't finish. Rebound Carr. And the Tigers have it. Thury, a couple of chances there. Couldn't get the job done. Tigers Addison Knight across midcourt. Addie to the top of the key, guarded by Thury. Pass tipped over. Chloe Carr has it. Carr guarded out there by Malia Kranz. And boy, these Arrows are really close to just getting whistled about every play. Corey stole the ball away. Davis tied her up and got the jump ball called. So I think the Tigers will have it again. And Davis will ready to inbound with 4:57 to play in the first half. Tigers leading 15-11 here at Watertown. They bring it into Hines. Hines, top of the key. Drives, jump stop at the free throw line. Hits a cutting Davis. Davis to the low block, shut down by a double team. Finds Hines again. Hilton from the free throw line, and that jumper's good. Hines has 10 for the Tigers. And they lead 17-11. Across the timeline is Remmers for the Arrows. Outside, here's a 3, and that one is good. First 3-pointer of the night for Watertown is Kinsey Russell. Well, first 3-pointer for either team, I guess, technically. 17-14. Tiger lead is 3. Davis almost had it taken away by Remmers. Got her dribble back. Davis fires into the corner. Almost threw it away, but Gergen chases it down. Carr was cutting to the basket. Davis thought she was going corner. Hines on the wing, drives to the free throw line, shut down again, hits a cutting Gergen. Touch pass out to Davis. Davis doesn't want the 3, cross court. Hines will look at a 3. Drives past a defender, in the lane, leaves it for Knight. Addie, the runner, at the end of the shot clock is no good, but she got her own rebound and put it up and in. Never give up. Tigers lead 19-14. Down at the other end, here's Carr and Kinsey Russell going at it. Carr almost took it away. Russell misses the shot. Offensive rebound, though, grabbed by Jordan Remmers. And the putback won't go. Halfway down the can and rims out. Addison Knight near the timeline has it poked away by Jordan Remmers. And it's out of bounds on Watertown. And the Tigers will inbound here with a 19-14 lead. 3:28 to play first half. And Tigers making some, or Watertown Arrows making some changes, as they have quite frequently. They play 10, sometimes 11 kids, and the substitutions are kind of fast and furious. Jane's trying to wrap the pass to Carr, is way out in front of her, out of bounds, and a turnover back to the Arrows. 3:24 to play here in the first half. 19-14, Tigers up 5. Watertown to some full court Tiger pressures. Both teams have applied a fair amount of pressure here through the first quarter and a half. Off on the left wing is Remmers. Remmers will dribble down into the corner, shut down. The double team has it knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off the Tigers. Kaufman wants Harrington back on. Harrington to replace Addie Knight with 3:10 to play in the first half. 19-14, Tigers by 5. Arrows inbound on their end. Remmers to bring it in, left wing for Andy Olson. Olson back top of the key, Remmers the drive. Down in the corner for Corey. Back to Remmers, left corner, looks at 3, doesn't want it. Thury, high post, Corey from the right corner. Drives into a defender and had it taken away. Janes just ripped it. Pass ahead to Harrington. Harrington, nice pass over to Madison Juergens for the lay-in. Again, everybody paying attention to the one cut into the basket, and nobody saw Juergens sneaking in the back door, and Juergens with her first basket. Tigers' biggest lead is 7, 21-14. And we'll have a foul on the Tigers on the other end. It'll be Madison Juergens' second, just the second on the Tigers here in the quarter, just the 5th in the entire game. Jency Gergen will check out. Arrows, left wing, Andy Olson for 3. No good. Long rebound to Harrington. And Harrington will turn it up court. Across the timeline for Juergens. Left wing, Hines drives. Past 1, past 2. Off the window, not strong enough. Rebound tipped out, taken by Remmers. Remmers ahead to Thury. Thury attacking all the way to the basket. Stop short, off the window, not strong enough. Offensive rebound, Remmers. Remmers on the wing. Thought about a 3, doesn't want it. Inside to Kranz. Off the window, too strong, but a whistle on the Tigers. I think that's going to be Allison Jane's second. We'll wait and see what the official says. Oh, no, it's Chloe Carr's second. So free throws here for Malia Kranz. Kranz looking for her first points of the night. First free throw is up and good, and the Arrows now on the night are 3 out of 7 from the free throw line. Carr checks out for Knight. Second free throw is up and in for Malia Kranz as she knocks down a pair. 4 of the 5 Watertown starters have scored, and the Tiger lead is 5, 21-16 with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Janes across the timeline for the Tigers. Janes to Hines, playing catch. Janes on the wing. Down to Addison Knight in the left corner. Knight back to Janes. Looks at a 3, doesn't want it. Drives, finds Knight again on the wing. Back to Janes again. Looks at 3, doesn't want it. The drive and the runner, no good but a whistle. And we'll have free throws coming for Allison Janes. Foul's called on Emery Thury. That will be her second. She is the only Arrow with more than one personal foul with 1:46 to play in the first half. Chad Rohde just wanting a little clarification from the officials on what exactly went down there. I don't think he got exactly the answer he wanted, but he did get an answer nonetheless. And Thury will check out to her second foul. First free throw, no good for Janes. Second is on the way, and that one rims out. Rebound Kranz, and the lead will stay at 5, 21-16 Tigers. Here's Remmers, left side. Drives in, Remmers steps all the way through. Shot came up short, got her own rebound. Let's try it again, and a whistle on the Tigers. I think it'll be Harrington. Abigail Harrington's first is the team's 4th, and now the Arrows nearly in the bonus with 95 seconds to play here in the first half, and Remmers missing the first free throw. The only made field goal here in the quarter is a Kinsey Russell 3 for Watertown. The Tigers have outscored the Arrows 10-5, and now we'll make it 10-6 as Remmers is good on the second free throw. 21-17, a 4-point Tiger lead. 90 seconds left first half. Davis across midcourt for Harrington. Handoff back to Hines. Hines the drive. Shut down at the free throw line. Kicks it down in the corner. Janes steps in. Long 2 is airmail, but a rebound by Davis. And the putback and 1. Allie Davis there off the Janes miss. Not only the basket, but the foul as well. And we'll get ready for free throws. Well, a free throw. Madison Grimsrud ready to come back on for the Arrows, and she will replace Kranz, who picks up her second, 4th on the team here in the second quarter. And Davis at the free throw line, chance to convert the old-fashioned 3, match the Tigers' biggest lead. It comes off the heel, pops up, no good. Rebound, Grace Corey. So it'll stay a 6-point Tiger lead, 23-17. Minute 10 to play first half. Arrows from the left wing. Remmers looks at 3, doesn't want it. drives, stops at the free throw line. Inside for Grimsrud, and that one was blocked. Grace Corey shot blocked by Addie Knight, and Knight came up with it. Big play there. A lot of times you get the block, you don't get the ball. Nice to get both. Here's Harrington on the wing. Janes from the corner, fakes on the three, drives, leaves it for Davis for another two. So back-to-back Allie Davis baskets, and the Tigers have their biggest lead, 8 points, 25-17. 30 seconds to play first half, and another Tiger steal. Davis comes away with the basketball. Did they jump ball? I think, well, Hines or Davis, but did they jump ball it or did they commit a foul? I think we got a jump ball, and the Arrows will have the possession arrow. 25-17, Tigers' biggest lead, 8 points. 25 seconds to play first half. Arrows with the basketball, just right at the top of the key, Andy Olson. Inside, Grace Corey, short jumper, no good. Rebound Tigers and a whistle. And that'll be on Watertown. We'll walk to the other end for free throws, and Allison Janes going to get ready to shoot a pair. First, she's going to go over and talk to Coach Kaufman. So that's 5 on Watertown here in the quarter. It'll be the second on Grace Corey. Allison Janes at the free throw line. Janes with a point tonight. She's 1 of 4 from the stripe. And first is on the way and no good. Well, the Tigers were 5 out of 6 in the opening quarter. They're 0 for 4 here in the second. Grace Corey going to check out as Emma Hendricks gets back in. Second free throw for Janes is good. Janes with 2 points. Tiger lead is the biggest it has been at 26-17. Arrows trying to get it across the timeline here before halftime. 10 seconds to play in the first half, and she stepped out of bounds, and the Tigers are going to get it back. So with 9.6 seconds to play in the first half, the Tigers lead 26-17, and they get the ball here. Plenty of time to set something up and maybe get this to double digits. Hines ready, the inbounds, to get the inbounds. Hines the drive, leaves it in the corner. Addie Knight for 3. That one up and over, but Janes saved in the rebound. We'll get another look. It'll be a Davis 3. That one's no good, and that'll do it for the first half here in Watertown. Tigers take their biggest lead of the night into the halftime locker rooms at the half. Huron 26, Watertown 17. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout at 2 minutes and come back with a halftime show. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
It is halftime, and back here to the Watertown Civic Arena where the kids are bringing back memories of elementary school. They've got the parachutes out here tonight at halftime. You remember the parachutes? Remember everybody sitting under that parachute in the elementary school? It was about 7,000 degrees in there. I remember it well. So the halftime entertainment here at the Watertown Civic Arena, as the Huron Tigers have been an entertaining first half, 26-17. They lead by 9 here at the break. After a quarter, we were tied at 11. Arrows just couldn't find the bottom of the net in their own building here in the second quarter. They had a Kinsey Russell 3 about the midway point of the quarter, and that was it for field goals. They also did hit 3 out of 4 from the free throw line to sort of keep pace. They trail by 9 here at the break. Tigers, after scoring 11 in the first, put up 15 in the second. Tigers led by Hilton Hines with 10 points. We'll break down more of the numbers here as we roll through our halftime report. We'll also get a Tiger Boys update as the Tigers are our game of the night over on Tiger Radio on 1340 AM and 95.3 FM. KIJV. Jeff Duffy has the call there as the Tiger Boys are at the Huron Arena. So we'll get you a look at that scoreboard brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling. Right after a timeout brought to you by Huron Community Campus. It's halftime in Watertown. Tigers up 9. We're back in 2 minutes on KOKK.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate-dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats a pizza, or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Grazing crop residue makes feeding cows easy, but are your cows getting everything they need? Corn stalks are low in protein, but Purina's Rangeland tubs are an excellent free choice option to help supply the protein cows require this time of year. Dakota Land Feeds carries Purina Rangeland cooked molasses protein tubs available with 30 or 38% protein with 12% fat. Supplemental protein will help your cow to feed the calf that she needs to put on the ground at calving time. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus. Home of the $40 credit for in-person classes. That's the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus. Thanks again to Kurt's Heating and Cooling. They bring us our scoreboard updates as we take a look here at some scores. The Huron Tiger boys leading at the Huron Arena, 34-23. Huron 34, Watertown 23. A halftime score in our boys game. That is also our game of the night over on Tiger Radio. Boys basketball, end of the first half, 45-12. Lincoln leads Washington. Mitchell in front of Sioux Falls Roosevelt by a bucket, 24-22. Pierre leading Aberdeen Central 27-22 at the half, and Brandon Valley and Marshall tied at 27 with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Seeing if we got any of our other B teams. James Valley Christian and Highmore Herald are playing some boys basketball tonight. We'll hopefully have a score a little bit later on from that. Sanborn Central Woonsocket's boys taking on Hanson tonight. Washington Springs boys taking on Andy Central. Dakota Christian. Redfield is taking on Hitchcock-Tulare. Sunshine Bible Academy against Wolsey Wessington. All boys scores tonight. We'll have some scores later on from those. Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading Hanson with 7 minutes to play, 53-31. Hitchcock-Tulare leading Redfield at the start of the fourth, 35-13 in girls basketball. Andy Central Dakota Christian beat Wessington Springs girls tonight, 68-42. Let's see here. What else do we have? Wolsey Wessington leading Sunshine Bible Academy, 32-27. They got about a minute left to play in the third quarter of that one. And, of course, here in Watertown, the Tiger girls leading 26-17. That is a full check of the scoreboard. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling. For the Watertown Arrows tonight, they have 4 bench points, 1 apiece for Jordan Remmers and Molly Hendricks, 2 for Lily Mack. Remmers and Hendricks are 1 of 2 from the line. 4 of the 5 starters scored for Watertown. They have Malia Kranz with 2. She's 2 of 2 from the line. 3 points apiece for Grace Corey and Kinsey Russell. Russell hit a 3. Corey went 1 of 2 from the line. Emery Thury leads them with 5. She's 0 of 2 from the stripe. Watertown scored 11 in the first, 6 in the second, 17 in the half. They're 5 of 10 from the line, and they trail 26-17 at the break. For the Huron Tigers, they got 6 bench points. Madison Jurgens a 2, 4 for Addison Knight. Knight was 2 of 2 from the line. 4 of the 5 Tiger starters also scored. 2 apiece for Allison Janes and Chloe Carr. Janes is 2 of 6 from the line. Allie Davis chipped in 6, 0 for 1 from the stripe, and Hilton Hines leads them with 10. Hines 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 in the first, 4 in the second. Only player in double figures here at the break. Tigers scored 11 in the first, 15 in the second, 26 at the half. They're 6 of 11 from the line, and they lead by 9. We're going to take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 1 minute, and we'll be back to Watertown with the second half of play. Tiger girls up 26-17, 1 minute from the Huron Community Campus, and we'll be back with the second half on KOKK.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
1919 root beer is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. Their unique recipe and choice ingredients make 1919 root beer the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer, distributed by Elwine Brothers, at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers!
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Huron Community Campus offering credits through Northern State University, $40 credits for in-person classes. That's the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Call Huron Community Campus. Second half set to get underway. Tigers up 9 on your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard, 26-17. They have the ball to start the second half, and we're underway. Janes just right at the top of the key. Cross court to Davis, left wing, inside Harrington. Nice backdoor cut, Davis the bunny. Allie Davis with 8 for the Tiger girls. Lead is 11, double digits for the first time tonight. Here's Thury to the other end, kicks it out for a 3. That one's no good on the wing, and the rebound is out of bounds off Watertown, and the Tigers will inbound. And the Tigers a chance to start building a little bit of a lead here with 7.5 to play in the third. They were tied after a quarter, led by 9 after 2, stretch it to 11 here, and now get the basketball back and a chance to add on further. Here's Janes across the timeline, and boy, they broke the press quick. They're running with numbers. Here's Davis, left wing, had it knocked away in a near steal, and now it is a steal. Well, Davis getting after it along with Hendricks. The ball is out of bounds, and they say last touch by Hendricks, so the Tigers are going to have it. Boy, Rhodey letting the official have it, too. He better be careful there, or might be 2 unexpected free throws coming. Inbounds Hines in the backcourt, back to Janes, back to Hines. Hilton back to Alley. Janes across the timeline, bounces it for Davis. Davis on the left wing, down in the corner for Carr. Chloe Carr dribbles out of the corner to Harrington high post. Back outside. Here's a three on the right wing, and that is good for Allison Janes. So a big three for the Tigers there, and that will make it a 14-point lead. Kranz is double-teamed and lost it out of bounds. And is that off a Tiger? I think it is. Well, the Tigers now a 14-point lead as Corey is ready to inbounds. Brings it into Kranz, who has it go off Harrington's foot and out of bounds. As Kranz went to dribble, and it went right off the top of Harrington's shoe. So Grace Corey will inbound underneath the Watertown basket. In the right corner to Hendricks. Hendricks the drive. Leaves it in the corner for Russell. Russell thinks about a three, doesn't want it, gives it to Thury. Thury runs into a double team. Janes ties her up. And again, Coach Rohde is letting the official have it. Actually, now it's his officials, or his assistants. And the official just had to finally tell him, look, either you're going to stop that. Oh, now he got teed. I was going to say, I was kind of wondering exactly how long it was going to take, because the one assistant was Rohde started it, and then the assistant kind of came in, and it wasn't a tech, it was a warning. Here's a three by Thury. That one is good. So Emery Thury with her second three of the night. She's got 8 to lead Watertown. Tiger lead is 11, 31-20. Tigers, Janes on the wing, left side, cross-court pass, stolen, knocked away. Here comes Watertown. Arrows, it's Kinsey Russell all the way to the rack. Missed the layup. Russell is standing there, though, for the rebound, but she was stepping on the baseline. So the Tigers will get it back. And kind of dodging a bullet there, as the Tigers had built a 14-point lead. They have finally a whistle on the coaching staff for Watertown. Then you hit a big three. And sometimes those whistles on the coaching staff, even if it is a tech, and even if there are free throws involved, sometimes that'll fire up your team. And it looked to maybe setting a little bit of a spark there. Here's Hines from the corner. Drives, back up top. Janes, another three. No good. Hit the heel, pop straight up. Hines tipped the rebound to herself a couple of times. Carr comes up with it, pushes up a shot. It won't go. Harrington ties Kranz up for the rebound. And a jump ball is going to go to Huron. So Hines again will bring it in for the Tigers. 31-20. Tigers by 11. 5.5 left, third quarter. Hines into Janes on the left wing. Bounces it down to Davis in the corner. Davis dribbles out of the corner. High post Harrington. Harrington turns into coverage, and a travel called as Harrington slid the pivot foot ever so slightly, and the Tigers will give it back. And again, Watertown starting to kind of try to build some momentum here. And we're down 14. Had a little talk with the officials, a little back and forth. A whistle was blown, a warning was given. Watertown hits a three. Now a chance to get it back to single digits after a couple of Tiger misses. Kranz going to fire the deep three, no good. Thury the offensive rebound, and she's fouled on the putback, and apparently the officials are transitioning from a let them play theory to kind of a more of a everything might be a whistle sort of half. Abigail Harrington whistled for her second. That will be the first on the Tigers, first on either team here, but it just seemed like maybe after that whistle on the coaches there that maybe they're going to start calling it a little tighter. I don't know. Maybe they got their intended consequence. Here's Thury to the basket, can't finish, but does get a whistle. The foul on Hilton Hines is her first, and Thury will go to the free throw line where she's 0 for 2. The team is 5 out of 10 tonight. First free throw here is good. She's got 9, and Thury with a chance to be the first arrow in double digits. Hines has 10 for the Tigers. Thury 9, and now 10 for the Arrows. Thury all 5 of the arrow points here in the third quarter. 31-22, Tigers lead is down to 9 with 5 minutes left in the third, and Hines, wow, I'm kind of surprised Thury didn't get called for that. Hines a pass left side to Knight. Back to Hines, top of the key. Hilton the drive, stops at the free throw line. The jumper, no good off right. Rebound out to Kranz and a whistle. I think this will go against the Tigers. And we'll have to see who was there. I didn't. Looks like Allison Janes, her second. So the third on the Tigers here in the third, and with 4:40 to play in the third, the Tigers will set up for some defense here as Watertown has it down to 9 and a chance to trim it further. Here's a 3 on the wing. That one is no good for Madison Grimsrud. Rebound chased down in the corner by Davis. Davis ahead to Janes. Janes across midcourt. Left wing, Hines. Deep 3. Got it! Hilton Hines from downtown. She's got 13. Tiger lead back to a dozen, 34-22. Across midcourt, here's Remmers. Here's a 3 from the corner, and that one no good for Lily Mack. Rebounded by Knight. Way down to Davis. Davis going to drive all the way to the basket and a whistle. Well, we talked to Coach Kaufman about being aggressive. Looks like Davis got the memo. Fouls on Madison Grimsrud, and that will be her third. First free throw for Davis is no good. Davis 0 for 2 from the line. She's got 8 points tonight. Grace Corey will check out for Watertown. Tigers will bring Madison Juergens back in. Davis another free throw, airborne and good. She's got 9. 35-22, Tigers back up 13, midway point of the third quarter. Long pass, down to Grimsrud. Grimsrud, nice drive and a nice finish. 35-24, an 11-point Tiger lead. 3:45 left in the third. Juergens on the left wing. Knight from the corner, cross court for Hines. No Davis, no Hines on the wing. Hines right side, fouled. That one's going to be on Jordan Remmers. That'll be the third on Watertown here in the quarter, the second on Remmers. Tigers will bring it in. Davis right wing. Knight at the free throw line. Fakes the shot, drives past the defender, goes left, can't finish. Carr the rebound, tries it again, it won't go. This time the rebound, Andy Olson, and the Arrows control. Olson ahead to Thury, and Thury hassled by Knight, and Addison Knight will pick up the foul. Addie's first, Tigers' fourth of the third quarter, so with 3:15 left here in the third, the Arrows awful close to some bonus free throws. Tiger lead is 11, 35-24. Left wing, Grimsrud looks at a 3, doesn't want it, pass through the hands, knocked away from Grimsrud and picked up by the Tigers. Here comes Hines. Across midcourt for Juergens. Juergens right side Davis. Davis goes baseline, stepped out of bounds. Trying to hit a cutting Chloe Carr, but Kaufman's okay with it. He likes it. Those good aggressive moves, like he said, you might not score the basket every time, but if you're being aggressive, you're giving yourself the opportunity. Tigers full court pressure here on the inbounds. Arrows barely get it in. Here's Lily Mack on the left wing. Pass up top of the key for Andy Olson. Olson on the right wing for Remmers. Remmers the drive, backdoor cut, ball tip. Juergens has it. Juergens into a double team, and the ball knocked away, stolen back by the Arrows. Here's Andy Olson back across midcourt. Olson the handoff, Jordan Remmers on the right wing. All the way around the horn. Lob inside, tipped up, another steal. This one Addison Knight. Addison to the other end. Right side, hits a cutting Juergens. Juergens outside Davis, left wing, doesn't want the 3. Lobs it back in. Carr in between the defense and the basket. Short jumper won't go. 3 players after the rebound. Knight comes away with it somehow. Gives it to Carr. Carr to Juergens. Juergens slips one defender and a travel as Juergens ended up on her knees under the basket trying to bounce it over to Knight, but she must have switched knees, which of course is a travel. Jane's going to check in for Davis, and with 2 minutes to play in the third, Watertown again with a chance to get it back to single digits. And here on Community Campus, getting a little shorted tonight. I don't think we've had a single timeout called in this game. Watertown in the backcourt, full court pressure. Tigers trying to force the 10-second call, almost got it. They break the press with a pass to Kinsey Russell. Russell on the wing, left side for Mack. Mack the drive, free throw line, knocked away. Knight thought she had a steal, but Addie going to pick up a foul, her second, and that's going to send the Arrows to the free throw line. They'll send Lily Mack to the stripe. They are 7 of 12 from the line this evening. Mack's first attempt is up and good. So that'll cut it back to a 10-point game. And again, a chance for Watertown to make it single digits with 1:45 left in the third. Tigers' biggest lead was 14. Second free throw good for Lily Mack. She's got 6 off the bench tonight for Rhodey and the Arrows. So the Tiger lead down to 9, 35-26 with 1:40 to play. Third quarter here in Watertown. Still some ball to be played. Addison Knight, left wing. Knight looking to give it off. Just left to the top of the key, it's Harrington. Harrington to Hines, right corner for Janes. Janes will drive baseline. Pass across the baselines for Knight. Addison into the lane, and a jump ball is called as reaching in to tie her up is Thury. Jump ball will go to Watertown. 1:24 left in the third. The Arrows have whittled this lead from 14 down to 9. And now the opportunity here on the inbounds to cut in further. Down to the other end. Here's a drive by Kinsey Russell, and she will go to the line. We'll see who the Tigers have the foul called on. Looks like they're going to put it on Chloe Carr, and that will be Carr's third. Kinsey Russell to the free throw line. First is no good. The Arrows were 4 for 4 here in the quarter to that point. They're now 4 out of 5, puts them at 9 out of 15 in the game. Russell with a chance here. She had a 3 in the second quarter, and that's been all her scoring tonight. Now she's good on 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the Arrows cut further. It is an 8-point game, 35-27 Huron. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Knight for Hines. Left wing Janes, back to a cutting Hines. Hines is passed inside, tipped and stolen by Grace Corey, and they're just going to foul her. Harrington and Knight were both there. And it will go on Addison Knight. That's going to be her third, and again will mean free throws for Watertown. Grace Corey to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2. And the team again is 10 out of 16. Corey good on the first here. She's 2 of 3 now tonight as Knight will check out. Gergen is back on for the Tigers. 1:04 left in the third. Tiger lead is down to 7. Grace Corey can take another point off and does. So the Arrows, after a 5 of 10 first half from the line, are 7 out of 8 here in the quarter. Tigers have the inbound stolen away. The Arrows will take it back. So all the way down to a 6-point game, and the Arrows can make it a possession with 45 seconds left in the third. Baseline drive, Lily Mack is fouled, and will go back to the line. And for the Tigers, the whistle on Allison Janes is her third. So Lily Mack to the line. First free throw climbs up and in. Mack is 3 out of 3 from the stripe tonight. She's got 7 off the bench for the Arrows. Here comes Harrington back on for Janes. 47 seconds left here in the third. The Tigers had a 14-point lead early on here in the third quarter. It's down to 5, and a second free throw from Mack is no good, so it'll stay at 5. Rebound Davis, handoff for Hines. 40 seconds left in the third. Tigers lead 35-30. Davis on the wing, right side. Top of the key for Harrington. A little mishandled, but Abby will find the ball and now has to dump it off and does to Hines. Hines is fouled. So Hilton a little slow to get up here. She has been kind of beat up a little bit tonight, and obviously, as Coach Goffman was telling us, she was sick coming in, so. Foul here on Watertown will be Kinsey Russell's first. And they'll get Thury her break here at the end of the quarter. Comes Andy Olson on. 27.2 seconds left here in the third. The Tiger lead is 5, 35-30. Tigers inbounds to Hilton Hines. Hines on the right wing. Backs into the free throw line, turns, steps through, lefty's up, and it's in, and she's got the basket and one. So Hines now with 15 in the game, chance to make it 16. Tiger lead is back to 7 as Kinsey Russell picks up her second. Hines at the free throw line, airborne and good. So Hines is 3 of 3 from the line. She's got 16 of the Tigers' 38, and it's 38-30. The Tigers lead, 18 seconds left, third quarter, Watertown ball. Cross midcourt, here's Lily Mack. Lily Mack out to Russell. Kinsey for 3, rims out, but an offensive board by Thury. Wow, she cleared out with the offhand. I don't know how that's not an offensive foul. She just pushed Madison Juergens out of the way, but I guess Juergens will, the Tigers will absorb the foul and we'll get free throws here to close the third. Usually, anytime you get that offhand out in front of you to push the defender, usually you're going to get called for that offensive foul, but not the case there as Hilton Hines picks up her second. First free throw for Thury is no good. And the Arrows will stay an 8-point, and she missed the second. She did get the rebound, though. Final seconds of the third. A Russell 2. Was it in time? It was, but it will not go. And after 3, the Tiger lead is 8, 38-30. We're back after a Huron Community Campus timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on KOKK.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena here on Community Campus, bringing our time out. They offer credits through Northern State University, $40 credits for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Thanks again to here on Community Campus. Our scoreboard updates are brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling. The Tiger boys playing over on Tiger Radio, and they're up with a minute left in the third. They lead 47-42. Tiger girls leading by 8 here as the fourth quarter's underway, but missed a shot. Arrows the rebound, and will go the other way as Watertown can cut now into this Tiger 8-point lead with 7.5 to play in the game here in Watertown. Kenzie Russell on the right wing. 15 on the shot clock. Thury going to take a deep 3, and that one is good. Emery Thury has 13 for Watertown, and the lead is back to 5, 38-33. Here on Tigers, 7:15 to play. Hines top of the key. Left wing James, high post Harrington. Right side to hit a cutting alley Davis. Davis runs into the defense. Shot won't go, but Carr got the rebound. She got smacked, and Grace Corey took it away. No whistle there as Corey goes the other way for Watertown. Leaves it out for Russell for 3. No good. Rebound Hilton Hines. And the Tigers will control. 38-33, a 5-point Tiger lead. 6:50 left here at the Watertown Civic Arena in Watertown. Tigers led by as many as 14. Watertown led by as many as 6. Tigers have led most of the game. Here's a Harrington 3. No good. Rebound tipped once, tipped twice, taken by the Arrows. It's Thury the other way. Thury ahead to Russell. High off the window. Kenzie Russell is in. She's got a half dozen, and a 5-0 run by the Arrows has us to a 1-possession game. Cody Kaufman will call the game's first timeout with 6:23 to play. Tigers up 3, 38-35. We're back after a Huron Community Campus timeout of a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Huron Community Campus offering credits through Northern State University. Contact Huron Community Campus. Tigers back after a timeout. The first timeout of the game with 6:20 to play. 38-35. The Tigers lead was 14 early in the third. It's now 3. Hines has a 3 blocked out of bounds by Remmers. The fans like it, but still Tiger basketball on their end. Plenty left on the shot clock. Hines will bring it in with 6:13 to play. Inbounds for Addie Knight on the left wing to Janes. Back to Knight. Knight is open, looks at a 3, doesn't want it. Drives all the way to the basket. Shot came up short. I think Corey partially blocked it. Ball into the hands of Kranz and a whistle on the Tigers. I think somebody stepped on the baseline. So the Arrows will have it. And a chance here to tie this game. They were down 14 early in the third. 6 minutes to play. Tiger lead is 38-35. Arrow basketball. Corey on the right wing, working off the screen. Right corner for Kranz. Kranz doesn't want the 3. Top of the key for Remmers. Remmers for Thury. Thury, the runner, won't go. Thury got her own rebound. Gives it underneath to Grace Corey for the Bunny. Corey's got 7, and the Arrows are red hot. 38-37. The Tiger lead is 1 as the Arrows come out with a 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter here at home. Janes right corner. Inside for a cutting Davis. Back out to Hines. Left wing. Pass 1, pass 2. Scoops a shot. No good. Rebound tipped out. Hines has it. Hines goes right back up, and now she'll go to the free throw line as the foul is called on Watertown. Hines just scrapping. First foul of the quarter. Looks like it'll be Grace Corey's second. Hines to the free throw line. First is no good. Hines' first miss of the night. 3 out of 4 now. The Tigers as a team are 8 out of 15. Hines leads everybody with 16 points. Hilton with another free throw. That one is on the way. That one is good. That one rattled a little bit, but it fell in. So the Tiger lead 39-37, 5:10 to play in Watertown. Arrows to some full court Tiger pressure across midcourt. Breaking the press is Kinsey Russell. Russell to Corey. Corey drives, slapped away by Davis, and a whistle. Allie Davis called for her second. First on the Tigers here in the quarter. Davis will come out, Harrington in. It'll be Harrington, Janes, Carr, Hines, and Knight. Here's Lily Mack to inbound. Inbound stolen away by Hines. Hines across the timeline for Harrington. Harrington back to Hines. Hines top of the key. Drives. Leaves it off for Carr. Carr inside, outside. Janes on the left wing. Janes will drive. Runner up and over the defender. Will not go, but an offensive rebound. Janes had it herself and let it go. It went off her hand and out of bounds. She had it for a split second. Couldn't hold on to it. So again, the Arrows get it back with a chance to tie or maybe even take the lead here with 4:43 to play at the Watertown Civic Arena. The Tigers up 39-37. Arrows the inbounds. Thury across midcourt for Lily Mack. Mack on the wing, and they'll set up the offense. Thury top of the key. Thury drives. Backs in on Knight. Back outside. Remmers wants the 3. Doesn't fire. Back to Thury. 15 on the shot clock. Thury drives. Backs it away. High post for Corey. Grace Corey scoops one up and in. I have no idea how that went in. She didn't even really have a look at the basket, just kind of threw it up. Tied at 39, midway point of the fourth. Tigers on the wing, left side is Hines. Hines the drive, steps through, and a foul on Watertown. And Hines going to shoot free throws. Corey cannot believe it. Grace Corey's third. Well, actually fourth. Hines at the free throw line to put up a pair. First is up and no good. Hines has the only point this quarter for the Tiger girls. It was a free throw. She's 1 of 3 here in the quarter. She is 4 of 6 in the game, 17 points to lead all scorers for Hilton Hines. Second free throw is up. That one rattles home. 18 for Hines. It's a 1-point Tiger lead, and Kaufman wants the game's second timeout. Brought to you by Huron Community Campus. 4:03 to play in the quarter. Tigers by 1. We're back in a minute. Nope, 30 seconds. Make it 30 on KOKK.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena. 4 minutes and 3 seconds remain here in regulation as the Tigers' once 14-point lead is down to 1, 40-39. Watertown will inbound. They'll break the press in a pass to Kinsey Russell and set up the offense with 25 on the shot clock. Here's Remmers out near the timeline. Left wing for Thury. Thury back up top. Around the horn they go to Remmers on the right wing. They're trying to set Thury up in the post, but Harrington doing a real good job in there. Here's the drive by Corey. Back out Thury, open for, well, not really open, but took the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Allie Janes. Janes ahead to Hines. Hines across the timeline. Tigers lead by 1, 3:20 to play. Hines across midcourt. Right corner Harrington. Harrington past the defender. Stuck on the baseline. Kicks it out to Hines. Hines looks at a deep three. Doesn't want it. Steps through. Drives. Can't get the basket, but does get the foul. And we'll go back to the free throw line with Hilton Hines. Hilton creating some shots. Getting herself to the line. Staying aggressive. Keeping the Tigers in this thing, or ahead in this thing. The foul called here on Kinsey Russell, and that will be her third. We'll go back to the line with Hilton Hines. Hines 2 for 4 in the quarter. She's got both of the Tiger points. First free throw is good here. So that'll put her at 19 points. Harrington will check out in favor of Davis here with 3:14 to play. Tigers back up 2. Hines' second free throw will make it 3. Good on the next as the Tigers back up 3, 42-39 with 3:10 to play. Arrows the other way. Remmers across midcourt. That's up left wing for the Watertown Arrows, trying to win their 4th game. They come in at 3-7. Tigers trying to get back to 500. I think they sit at 5-6. 2:55 left here in Watertown. Tigers by 3. Arrow ball. Grace Corey on the wing off the Thury screen. Ball tipped up and stolen by Hines. Hilton the other way for the Tigers. Hines and again, and the Tigers can make it 2 possessions here. Hines the drive. Leaves it out. A corner 3 by Davis is off the mark. Offensive rebound. Knight, and a putback is good. Addison Knight, right place, right time. A half dozen for Knight. 44-39, Tigers by 5. Hines caught reaching in, and well, we heard before the game that Hilton was sick, and you can kind of see it. Like she's giving it her all. There's no question there, but you can tell she's about gassed. 2:25 to play. Tigers lead by 5. Arrows ball. Right side, here's Kinsey Russell. Fakes on the 3, drives to the basket, has it go off the heel, and Carr clears the rebound. So a big one there for the Tigers. And with 2:10 to play, Tigers lead by 5, 44-39. Tigers with the ball. Janes, a cross-court pass for Hines, left wing, 20 on the shot clock. Hines to the top of the key. Right side, Janes, cross-court back to Davis. Davis left wing, working off the Hines screen. Cross court back to Janes. Looks at the three, doesn't want it. Splits a couple of defenders. Offensive foul on Allison Janes, and that'll be her fourth. Minute 50 remaining. 44-39. Tiger lead is 5. Arrows get it back after the fourth Janes foul of the night. Third on the Tigers here in the quarter, and with a minute 50 left, the Tigers still up 5, and a whistle on the inbounds, and I think that's going to go on Davis. Her third, team's fourth, so Watertown effectively now in the bonus with a minute 48 to play. Inbounds pass, Grace Corey. Corey off to Remmers across the timeline. Remmers on the left wing, and a whistle will be a roadie timeout. Minute 42 to play, 44-39. Tigers by 5, arrow ball. When we come back after a Huron Community Campus timeout of a minute, back in 60 seconds on KOKK.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925. Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
And welcome.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Watertown. Tigers get the steal. Wow, Addison Knight had the ball tipped and came away with it. Gives it to Hines. Hines back across midcourt, so now the situation changes. With 90 seconds to play, the Tigers lead by 5. Still 20 on the shot clock and fouls to give, so the Tigers not in the bonus. Janes in the corner for Knight. Back to Janes. Janes the drive. The runner is up, and it hits the heel. Pops out. Carr had the rebound. She got it. Carr back up top. Hines will clear it because it did catch rim, and now Watertown probably going to have to foul. The Tigers can get it all the way down to about 35 or 38 seconds. And they'll still have that 2-possession lead even without a basket. Hines out near the timeline. Watertown just playing the tight defense, deciding not to foul quite yet. Janes right wing for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Addie Knight, and we're going to the free throw line. Boy, Addison Knight has come up huge today off the bench for Cody Kaufman and the Tiger girls. A half dozen on the points, but she has done so much more for this Tiger squad tonight. And Knight to the line, couple of free throws here late, and the first is good. And Knight perfect from the line, 3 out of 3. 7 points. I saw Addie play for a couple years over at JVC, and you knew she's a good player. Was wondering how exactly the dynamic, how she would fit in here with the Tigers, and it looks like it has been fantastic. 46-39. Here's a Thury shot at the other end. She leans in and gets it to go. So Thury's got 15. The Tigers will have it back with 1 shot clock effectively, 35 seconds, and a 5-point lead. So Watertown probably going to push us in the bonus, and we'll have to close this out at the free throw line. We'll get a Huron Community Campus timeout of 30 seconds. Back in 30 on KOKK.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back off the Huron Community Campus timeout. The $40 credit for in-person classes. That's the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Contact Huron Community Campus for details. Well, the Tigers, it looks like the boys are going to win. They're leading at home 59-43 with 3 minutes to play. Of course, our Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report will get you the rest of the scores on that Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard. But right now it says Huron 59, Watertown 44. 3 minutes to play in that one, as the Tiger boys looking to pick up a victory at home. The Tiger girls leading on the road 46-41. They'll inbound to some full court pressure, and Hines absolutely getting double teamed and hassled on the baseline, and they will commit the foul, and I don't know who they'll give it to. Andy Olson and Jordan Remmers were both there, and I don't suppose it really matters much. Oh, and Malia Kranz, who I didn't even think was standing there, somehow got her third, but... Oh, okay, now they change it. So Remmers, her third. Tigers in the bonus. Hilton Hines, 4 of 6 in the quarter. She's got 20 points in the game to lead the Tigers. The Tigers are 7 of 8 from the line here in the fourth quarter, and we'll make that 8 of 9 as Hines is good on the first. They have just the one Addison Knight field goal. The rest of the points here in the fourth are from the free throw line. Second is up and good, and Hines knocking down both, and those are big ones. That makes it a 3-possession game. Watertown will inbound with 34 seconds to play, but again, 3 possessions. The Tigers lead 48-41. Malia Kranz got back in, and Kaufman, I think, is asking, did everybody get reported? And it appears that everybody did, so... The Arrows will inbound to some sort of light pressure. Addison Knight will hang in the backcourt to Hassel Thury. 30 seconds to play. Arrows got to work quick. Here is a 3 from Remmers. No good. Corey, the offensive rebound. The putback won't go, but she's fouled, so a couple free throws coming. And Allison Jane says, that was my fifth, so she's just walking to the bench. She knows she's done. And the officials... agree, as Allison Janes will foul out with 5 points tonight. She'll sit with 26 seconds to play. Tigers will bring Harrington back on as Grace Corey will go to the line for a pair. The Arrows have not shot a free throw here in the fourth. That is their first, and Corey is no good. The Arrows tonight 13 of 23 from the free throw line. They had the Tigers down to a tie game in this fourth quarter, but the Tigers in the long run just looks like a little bit too much. Inbounds to Harrington, who was way behind the defense, and they'll foul her. And with 22 seconds to play, the Tigers lead by 6, and Abigail Harrington will go to the free throw line. And the foul is on Andy Olson for Watertown. Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report coming up. Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard. The Tiger boys at last check were up 14 at home with about 2.5 minutes to play. Harrington knocks down the first free throw. All 5 Tiger starters have now scored, as that's Harrington's first point. And that'll make it 7, and Abigail a chance to make it an 8-point advantage here, and does. So the Tigers lead 50-42 with 20 seconds left. Watertown last-ditch effort. Here's Remmers to Corey. Grace Corey the drive. Got the whistle. She'll go back to the line. And Chloe Carr will foul out. Or maybe that'll be her fourth. We'll wait and see what the officials have to say. Yep, it is their fourth. So back to the line with Grace Corey. 1 of 2 on the last trip. Right now an 8-point deficit. And she'll make it 7 as she's good on the first free throw. Corey ready for another, trying to make it a 2-possession game with 14 seconds left, and she will not. The rebound, Carr, and will walk to the other end for free throws as Emery Thury is called for her third. Well, kind of all over, but the final tally now here is the Tigers again, the 7-point lead. You know, if it was 6 with 12.8 to play, you know, maybe you get 2 threes in 12. It's not probable, but it could happen. 7 points in 12 seconds, a lot less likely. Carr can effectively, I don't even know if you'd say ice it, because, again, they've already got that 3-possession lead. Carr misses the first free throw. She'll have 1 more. Chloe, 2 points on the night. Second is on the way and good. That'll make it a 8-point lead with 10 seconds to play. Thury at the other end. Here's Kranz for three, no good. Long rebound out to Remmers. Baseline drive here for Kinsey Russell is no good. The Tigers get the rebound, and that's it. Your final score here on 51, Watertown 43. Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame show comes your way after a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. 2 minutes here on KOKK.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics that pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron. Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. It's time for the post-game report on 1210 KOKK. Brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron. Once again, here's Matt Watson.
And thank you very much, sir. Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report here, live from the Watertown Civic Arena, coming off that Huron Community Campus timeout. Remember, Huron Community Campus offering $40 credits for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus. Also, a big thank you to Gary Zell Auto Glass for bringing us our post-game report. Tiger girls win. They go 51-43, the final. Tigers scored 1 field goal in a fourth quarter that they saw start with them have an 8-point lead. It got to 10 early on, but then Watertown came on strong, got it back to a tie game. Tigers built the lead back to 8, and it closes out with the 8-point difference here on 51. Watertown 43, but again, big for the Tigers in this fourth quarter. 1 Addison Knight field goal. The other 11 points from the line. They were 11 of 14 in the fourth quarter to close out this road victory, 51-43. We'll have a look at your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard a little bit later, as it looks like the Tiger boys were going to pick up a win as well. Stay tuned. The Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report will include a word with Coach Cody Kaufman. Talk to him about a big win here tonight on the road as the Huron Tiger girls get back to... I think they get back to 500. I'm going to try to get you. Here we go. Yeah, the Tiger girls will go to 6-6 with the win. Watertown will fall to 3-8. So again, stay tuned. Still to come in the Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman. We'll get you your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard, and we'll also get you that player of the game brought on by Sun Gold Sports, located in the Center Plaza in downtown Huron. Stay tuned. Got plenty to do. Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report as the Tigers win at Watertown. Girls victorious 51-43. Back after a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats of pizza, or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus for bringing us timeouts. They offer credits through Northern State University. Keep in mind, too, our post-game report brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. And, of course, we also have a player of the game sponsored by Sun Gold Sports, and we're joined here by Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger Girls. And Hilton goes off for 22 tonight. She was 9 of 11 from the line. She really turned it on in that fourth quarter when you guys needed her. And you were telling me before the game she came on sick and did all this.
Yeah, that's just Hilton. That's Hilton to a T, right? She was feeling down, under the weather yesterday. We could tell she wasn't herself. Doesn't say a word. You pretty much got to ask her, how you feeling on a level of 1 to 10, scale of 1 to 10, I should say. Are you how sick are you? And she don't even answer, So, she's not feeling good. Took some meds before the game. But, yeah, she's a warrior. We know that. And, again, she leads us, and everybody's, she's getting everybody's best shot, right? And, and she just steps up, and you're right, in the fourth quarter, hit some big free throws, and just did the things that we need out of a leader.
Another thing tonight I saw a lot of was Addison Knight off the bench, and I was telling you before we went on here, of course, I saw Addie play for a couple years before, as I do the smaller schools, and, she's a good player, athletic, long. I knew that she was going to be good, and just when she got to be to that place where she could be the leader, and obviously not here yet with your team, but filling in off the bench very nicely. Player of the game tonight, 8 points. She was 4 of 4 from the line. Just kind of does everything you ask her to do.
Yeah, she's such a good defender because she can guard almost 1 through 5. She can guard 1 through 5, right? We put her at the head of our press, and she just makes things happen. And we're finally now, it's game 12. And again, it's a jump, right? She played at James Valley last year, right? And obviously, I've no disrespect to the B schools, but this is a different animal up here, and the physicality and stuff. And we're finally getting her to where she's being aggressive, looking to score the ball and attacking the basket. I think, Matt, don't quote me, but I know she was 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and I know for a fact she's shooting over 90% from the free throw line on the year. So we need her to keep doing that and getting to the line, and that makes big things happen. But then, she's got to guard the best player sometimes too. So at the end of the game, we had her guarding 30, and taking her away the best we can. So, she's stepping up. She's starting to play the way we saw it, or the way we envisioned it, right? And it just took her a little time to get, acclimated, and that's exactly what she did.
So Hines 22, Addie 8, your player of the game off the bench, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. You had all 5 starters score tonight. And just late in the game, just kind of gutted it out. Like, you guys had that 14-point lead early in the third. They trimmed it down to 8. They had you tied up in the fourth quarter, but your girls gutted it out.
Yeah, just, and it was a matter of, us attacking them or them attacking us, right? When they were attacking into the free throw line, that's when they made their run. When we were attacking into the free throw line, that's how we got the lead and held on to the end of the game. So those are the things we got to keep talking about. And, if that's, that's what we got to do is just keep being tough, keep being strong with the ball, keep working hard. Like I said, we're tired and we're banged up, and so we're going to take a day off tomorrow, and then we're going to come back for 2 days of practice and take another day off. So, that's well deserved. I just told the girls, I was thinking back, I don't think we've won here since 2020. The COVID year when it got cut short, and I was on the boys staff. I haven't won here, so this place is always tough to win. But it's nice to walk out of here with a win.
And nice to think about how you guys made it through January. You made it through all those Road Warrior trips, because you guys are home quite a bit the last stretch here of the season.
Yeah, I think, on those 6 road games, I think we finished 3-3. Again, we talked about in the pregame, you'd like to have another one of those, or 4-2, or whatever it might be. It could have easily been, 2-4.
2-4,
right? So you got to enjoy these when they happen. You appreciate them. Hats off to everybody in that locker room. I mean, they just keep battling and battling, and they give me everything that I ask for and more every night, every day. I couldn't be prouder of a win tonight. I know this is a tough place to play, and back to the drawing board, and we'll be ready for Tuesday.
So as you said, you'll have tomorrow off, and then next Tuesday's the next game at home?
Next Tuesday against Roosevelt. Yep.
All right, real good. Well, thanks for coming up and joining us, Cody. Congratulations on the win. Tell Addie congratulations, Hilton and the whole crew. Congratulations on the dub tonight. And I'm with you next Tuesday, so we'll see you then.
Perfect. See you then, Matt. Thank you.
Real good. Cody Kaufman, their head coach of the Tiger girls, as the Tigers win 51-43 here at Watertown. More Gary's El Auto Glass postgame report comes your way after a Huron Community Campus timeout of 60 seconds. Back to Watertown in a minute on KOKK.
6 F-35 fighter jets, 1 NFL team, a trip to the moon. All have $1 billion price tag. Something else that costs $1 billion? Respiratory problems in the beef industry each year. It's time to fight back against these costly respiratory challenges. That's why Purina Stress Care Starters are formulated with RX3 immune support technology. It boosts calves' natural defenses, priming their immune systems from the start. Talk to your Dakota Land Feeds rep today to learn more about Purina Stress Care Starters. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Hofer and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to the Watertown Civic Arena. Gary's El Auto Glass bringing us our post-game report. Thanks again to Huron Community Campus for sponsoring our timeouts. Huron Community Campus offering $40 credits for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Keep in mind, our scoreboard is brought to you by Kurtz Heating and Cooling. Huron Tiger boys pick up a victory tonight back at home. They win by the final of 64-51 over Watertown. Let's see here. Duffy sent me all the particulars. Huron wins 64-51. Blake Elwine 22. Anderson Porish 14 points there. We'll try to get you a player of the game in that one before we sign off, but that is how we start off our scoreboard update, is the Tiger boys win behind 22 from Blake Elwine. Tigers beat Watertown at home 64-51. Taking a look at some girls B basketball scores. Sanborn Central Woonsocket beat Hanson tonight 66-47. Hitchcock Tulare beat Redfield this evening 42-19. Andy Central Dakota Christian beat Wessington Springs this evening 68-42 in girls basketball. Wolsey Wessington leads the Sunshine Bible Academy 32-27. What else do we got from the area? Sioux Valley leading DeSmet in girls basketball 47-23, about 6 minutes to play in that one. Over to boys action tonight. James Valley Christian leading Highmore Herald 45-36 with 4 minutes to play in that one. See some other games tonight. We'll see if we got any scores here. Oh, yeah, Sanborn Central Woonsocket leading Hanson 24-23. Third quarter just starting there. Wessington Springs leading Andy Central Dakota Christian 53-28 with about a minute to play there. Hitchcock-Tuller leading Redfields boys 28-21 at the half. Sunshine Bible Academy and Wolsey Wessington's boys coming up the late game from SBA. That one is not underway yet. And, of course, as we mentioned, the Tiger boys come up victorious tonight as they defeat Watertown at home. And that is a full check of the scoreboard. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling. Taking a look at the Tiger scoreboard tonight. Chad Rohde and the Arrows will go to 3-8 with the loss. 9 off the bench tonight, a point apiece for Jordan Remmers and Molly Hendricks. Both were 1 of 2 from the line. Lily Mack hit for 7 off the bench. She was 3 of 4 from the stripe. 4 of the 5 starters scored for Watertown, 2 in double figures. Malia Kranz, 2 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Let's see, 6 on the night for Kinsey Russell. Russell hit a 3 and went 1 of 2 from the stripe. 2 more in double figures. Emery Thury, she hit 3 threes in the game, hit for 15, went 2 of 6 from the line. But the team led by Grace Corey with 16 points. Grace was 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. Watertown scored 11 in the first, 6 in the second, 13 in the third, 13 in the fourth, 43 in the game. They go 15 of 26 from the line. Fall to 3-8 with the loss here at home. Cody Kaufman and the Tiger girls go to 6-6 with the win. They got 10 off the bench. Madison Jurgens 2, Addison Knight 8. Addie was 4 of 4 from the line and is your player of the game. Brought to you by Sun Gold Sports in the Center Plaza in downtown Huron. All 5 starters scored for the Tigers. Abigail Harrington with 2, 2 of 2 from the line. Chloe Carr with 3, 1 of 2 from the line. Allison James with 5, 2 of 6 from the line. Allie Davis with 9, she was 1 of 3 from the stripe. And Hilton Hines hits for 22 to lead the Huron Tigers this evening. Goes 9 of 11 from the line, hits one of the only 2 3-pointers tonight for the Huron Tigers. Again, the Tigers score 11 in the first, 15 in the second, 12 in the third, 13 in the fourth, 51 in the game. They are 19 of 28 from the free throw line. And the Tiger girls back to 500 with the win tonight. They go to 6-6 with the victory here at Watertown. Well, we want to thank Chad Rohde, head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Want to thank Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger girls, for the pre- and post-game conversations. Want to thank the Watertown Civic Arena and the Watertown School District for a spot to sit. Want to thank our engineer back at the studio. Let's see, who do we got? Oh, we got Amanda back there tonight. Great job tonight, kid. Also want to thank a bunch of people on our sponsor list. Timeouts are sponsored by the Huron Community Campus. $40 credits for in-person classes. That's the best value in higher education in South Dakota. The Tiger Coaches interviews are brought to you by the Scoreboard. Scoreboard located in downtown Huron. Stop by, see Jeremy, Marlena, and the crew at the Scoreboard today. The player of the game brought to you by Sun Gold Sports in the Center Plaza downtown Huron. Congratulations to Addie Knight, an 8-point player of the game here this evening. She goes 4 of 4 from the line and scores 4 of their 13 in the fourth quarter as the Tigers win by the final of 51-43. Scoreboard updates brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling, and our post-game report, of course, brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. I'm back tomorrow 1 to 4 here on KOKK, and then Thursday night, I know we're at Miller. I want to say it's James Valley Christian, maybe at Miller or something. There's a doubleheader. Duffy will tell you the schedule there tomorrow morning. He'll get you all caught up on the morning mess on KOKK, and he'll keep Osier in line, which is pretty tough to do. Tiger girls win tonight by the final of 51-43. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports on 1210 KOKK, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. For our sports director, Jeff Duffy, and for Amanda